just laid down, and there's no actual cost. We've taken it off the existing components.
But there was a cost of installation, probably.
The cost is built into their monthly they charge us.
You just quit paying that. Let's go up.
Thank you.
Okay, next item is 11.2. Our late item concerns an acquisition of the property. I'll let the administrator speak to this, and then I'll do a motion.
Your Worship, we did not vote on item 11.1.
Right, I'm waiting. We have all in favor. Carried.
So for item 11.2, Your Worship,
Yes.
there's a report, late item that's been distributed with the staff report, recommending that with short-term borrowing to purchase property at 2700 20th Avenue Southeast in the amount of $500,000, with the remainder of the purchase price coming from the General Capital Reserve Fund. So we would be looking for a motion that bylaw number 3656, cited as City of Santa Ana short-term capital borrowing bylaw number 3656, begin 3 readings.
Councillor Lassie, can you make that motion?
I
Seconded by Councillor Idsay. Councillor Lassie, speak to it.
I think it's a good idea, Your Worship.
That's it.
That's it.
Councillor Harrison. Maybe for the benefit of the gallery, we should describe the property. It's the Department of National Defense, 80 acres, old rifle range there on the corner of 20th and 30th, I guess.
Bottom row.
Councillor Harrison, you're up.
Great, thank you, Worship. Yeah, I support the purchase of this property. I think it's key property unity. So large property, one of the few sort of large contained properties within our city limits that are owned by the government. And so this is a great opportunity for us, I think. I think that the price is right, and the usage is a section of it for potential further cemetery expansion, and the rest for green space park. I think we'll do much to meet the needs of the future in the city. We've purchased 2 other pieces over the past 2 years of our mandate at Hoadley Park and probably a Field of Dreams, and I think both of those have proven to be very useful. So this one is a big piece of property, and although it looks like a substantial amount of money, I think it's very prudent on the part of this council to purchase.
You didn't mention, Councillor Harrison, it has a nice pond on that which could possibly be stocked with trout. Councillor Idsay.
Yeah, I just wanted, Your Worship already outlined the location of the property, but just to make sure everybody is aware that what we're talking here is 80 acres. So considering, although it is in the ALR for the most part, where you can buy 80 acres these days for $500,000, it's a very good deal.
Councillor.
Thank you, Your Worship. I'll vote in support. I currently use this property very regularly for jogging, dog bike riding, and it has a nice trail network in it already. I think we have to be looking long-term with regards to the locations of our current cemetery, and I think this is a good location for a good use for a portion of this. And I do feel strongly for the price and location of property. It's a very good purchase on behalf of the taxpayers. And I just will reiterate what I've been saying all, that I'd like to see us look at properties that we own that don't have any strategic value in long-term planning to be disposed of in order to make more strategic acquisitions like this one that make sense long.
Any further? We won't forget this one. All in favor? The motion is carried. Obviously, this issue came up some time ago, and staff and council have been discussing it for some time, and I'd like to thank staff and council for having to push for this acquisition. Next item is 15.1, unfinished business. We have a motion.
If I'll read the motion that was deferred at the October 9th council meeting. It's moved by Councillor Eliason, second by Councillor Cannon, that the sign and naming plan dated October 5th, 2007 be approved with the following changes. the regular Salmon Arm logo on the left and just the Salmon Arm Lions Club's logo on the right.
If council remember, we did ask staff to come up with a couple of other suggestions. Do we have them?
Your Worship, that no. That picture, I guess, depicts what the motion was that was considered at the last meeting, with the regular Salmon Arm logo on the left, with the word Salmon Arm, and just the Lions Club logo on the right.
And I did see one at skate park on the right-hand side with the same font as Salmon Arm and the...
Yes, that's what that.
Personally, I the skateboard-shaped logo with Salmon Arm. Councillor Lyson.
Yeah, this is a motion. I want to simplify it. I still don't think that we need to call it. I think just for the fact that it's there, I think that everyone gets the message of what it is. There's nothing that says really have fun or welcome to our skateboard park or please enjoy yourself. And I think that might be the message we want to send here. I mean, not to credit the people who built the park or helped build the park, but I think these are welcoming signs, and I think if we had something like the Lions Club in the city of Salmon Arm wants you to enjoy yourself, or please be responsibly, or for goodness sakes, wear your helmet, something depicting for the young kids, as has been mentioned in certain media outlets. There's issues with that. I think we can do, and this is an opportunity for us to do that. Perhaps to have not a skateboard, but a helmet or something involved for the younger people who might not be as literate, who are using this and promoting that sort of safety. I certainly haven't. My motion doesn't call for this motion. This picture, actually, Your Worship, does not reflect anything that is stated in the motion. It says the regular Salmon Arm logo on the left and just the Lions Club logo on the right. Name anything as far as having any script or names, Lions Club Skateboard Park, or...
We asked for other suggestions, whatever's on here.
No, Your Worship.
Not in the motion, maybe.
The motion says the sign and naming plan dated be approved with the following regular Salmon Arm logo on the left and just the Salmon Arm Lions Club logo on the right. I would welcome any other suggestions, but suggestions that perhaps, and thank you to those people, but at the same time taking into account that some of the children using this would be able to read these signs, and thus it would be perhaps a lion with a helmet riding a Salmon Arm skateboard would be more appropriate. Touché.
Move Lyson that this item be deferred and be instructed to create alternate design options. Councillor Zan.
I have two questions, Your Worship. They both come up in the previous discussions of this. One was there was some sort of inquiry or suggestion that you would be talking to the family to find out their take on any of this, and I don't know if you had that opportunity.
I did, and they did not have any issue.
Okay, that's good to know, just to clarify that. And then in relation to the design, did we get any comment from the community, namely the youth that are using it, whether the Skateboard Society that helped essentially drive this, as to what they wanted it named beyond the Lions Club component?
I did talk to representatives, I suppose, of the Skateboard Society. They didn't have a problem with the Lions Club component of it. The skaters themselves, I think all they really want to do is skate.
Yeah, but as in nobody specifically had any alternate suggestions as to what to call it per se, or any along those lines of signage?
I haven't heard.
Okay.
Councillor Flynn.
Thank you, Your Worship. There's no signage there right now, and when I go by there, there's always people riding bikes on. There's people with inline skates, not that many.